This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. So with that, let's get up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Wolfman Lewis, you got by the Wolf. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are.
Come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports
it's going to be the Browns against the Buffalo Bills.
Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Browns at 8-6.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
And the Buffalo Bills at 9-6.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last.
All right, here we go. Going to get ready to go here. They want us to run it the first off here. Like I said, available on the channel in the playlist, or on the channel is a playlist of all the last one.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He gets it to Brown, complete.
That's coming back, holding on the offense. That's coming back.
Pass interference. Offense.
What? I got a pass interference.
The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play.
Wow. How did I pass interference that call?
And they have to start over after the penalty.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Well, there you have it. Jenny couldn't hold on. So we'll punt the football. 52-yard punt, 1st and 10 for them. 2nd and 4, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, and we'll get the ball back.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on
offense, face
get
mask?
a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
All right, that is the face mask.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And
3 rushes for 4 yards. Denny not going so hot here so far.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Baker Mayfield doing an excellent job here so far.
Yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Solid
there you have it.
Up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well.
So you have it, folks. Another 15th touchdown of the season. As the Bills try to march their way, and they get nowhere. We're in the 2nd quarter.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's complete.
Face mask.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and
11 rushes, 34 yards, and a touchdown. 35 yards, rather, for Denny.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing, Mayfield to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
My man.
Only
Njoku.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And they'll run it here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ooh, that was the blitz.
Here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event,
4th and 8, we're going to go for the field goal. The field goal is good. We're up 10-0. 2nd and 8, 3rd and 8. We get the ball back again before the half.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll go on the ground. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Going out this play, we're coming back in.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot?
Call a timeout, and we'll go for the field goal. I think we'll go for the field goal, won't we? Yes, we did. 13-0. Kickoff. 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1. They got it, 1st and 10, and we'll get the ball back.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances
Tannehill with a lot of time.
to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Here we go now.
Mayfield on play action. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Oh, it's picked off. That was my fault.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Oh, no, that was a bad mistake by me.
10, and he is going to score. It's a pick
that was my fault.
Touchdown.
Dang it, that was bad. Oh, that was horrible. Why did I do that? I juked. I should have stepped in front of it and at least tried to miss an incomplete pass. That was bad.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here.
That's what we're going to do. 53-yard field goal is good. We're up 16-0. That's the 3rd quarter now is underway. 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, 1st and 10. 2nd and 1, 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to score here. 2nd and 2, 1st and 10, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 17. They will get a field goal.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Crap, I didn't realize I thought I was down.
Sit on a lead and play that way. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's complete to Jerome Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I mean, it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This might be a mistake, but we're going to go for it.
And they'll run it here.
Ah, that was bad. That was horrible.
Close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of...
That was bad. Attack on a field goal. We got to play conservative if it's the fourth quarter.
To take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. Over the
Oh, he didn't get it.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Did not get it. 4th and 1, we punted. 1st and 10, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 2. We got it back.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And an alley to run. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
27 rushes, 99 yards for Getty Ford. And I believe he's going to get the 100 yards rushing here.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for,
3rd and 5.
and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And Fowler's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Well, there you have it.
Games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find
107 yards on the ground for Denny Ford.
Edmonds there to bring him down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll go on the ground. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Okay.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. On 3rd down, it's 4th, and running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I think we're going to go for the field goal, probably. That would be my guess. Yep. 19-13. Oh, no! Oh, no.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where
Baker Mayfield, a treble sack.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. He's back to throw.
Come on, Mayfield.
And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On 3rd down. That's 4th, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It's going to be a field goal. I don't think you can make it. Game-winning field goal is going to be good. 22-20. Win by the deuce.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won.
So the
And fun for
interception,
us, because we got to watch it and call it.
due to the mistake
That magic that you were talking about didn't occur
by
at
Denny,
the
does
end,
not
but
come
what a
back to
game
haunt the
all way
Browns.
through.
They do win it
So for Cleveland,
22-20.
it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A victory for the Browns nonetheless. Just heard Brandon Gaudin say we got a date with the Patriots next week and the final game of the season. We'll get some upgrades here. We'll go with the receiver. Just up to 79 on the receiver. And there we go with the power back. We're now up to an overall of 91. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Going to advance to next week against the Patriots. That's what we will be taking on. Things looking pretty good for the Browns. I think we're very confident at the way things are going. I think that we find ourselves in contention for playoffs. I'm not really sure if we'll make it throughout the playoffs or not, but we'll have to see if we even make it in general. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, scratch your claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to Wolfpack family today. Stiffen biting to the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We will see you for the next episode. Wolfman Lewis, Godfather Wolf. I am out.